Gentlemen, we are back with our pre-market PulseWave report for Sunday, March the 12th, 2023. The chart you're looking at here is the Bitcoin futures. You can see the market closed in a free fall status on Friday, giving us also a bearish pointer. As you may or may not know, as we're doing this video, Bitcoin is in a rally mode off of the spike low. This bar here is Friday's spike low bar. So being this is a futures contract, um, as I explained in the trading journal, the market will have to come down here and test and take out this bearish pointer. But for now, the market's in a rally mode. So being that this is a futures contract, on the open tonight, all things being equal, if the price stays exactly where it is right now, we're going to have a gap up. And so it's the back and fill by Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. I believe the market's going to come back down and close the gap and then keep going and take this bearish pointer out. So just FYI on Bitcoin. Next up is the US dollar index, the ticker UUP. You can see this market is still in rally mode. You still got this green line here. That means that the situation is, all the pullbacks are being bid. All right. Every time the market pulls back, people are using that as an opportunity to to enter or re-enter the market. We stopped short at the top of the Kumo cloud as a support today, and that in doing so made a weekly low. But you're still in a bear market, yes, but as long as this green line is in existence, the bear market rally is still on until it isn't. All right, so just FYI on UUP. And yes, I see you, Silverback, and I see you too, Headmaster. I appreciate the love and support. All right, let's see here. The next one is the Nat Gas UNG. All right, so it's in a bear market as well. We had a crash alert coming into Friday, got a little bit of downside production to start with. And you have this bearish trend momentum reading in a bear market, which means the bear market is alive and well and locked in. So I'm expecting prices to head lower to start the trading off of the week. Next up is bonds by way of ticker TLT. So, we had the news that come out last week, all the government report stuff. So that gave you a gap up and the market stopped short at the top of the Kumo cloud. So we know that this is an artificial situation because of the government report. Market will back and fill, and I believe it's going to keep going because you're in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means the bear market is locked in, means sell the rally mode. Remember, the red line means sell the rally mode. Green line means buy the pullback mode. All right. Next up, we got the S&P 500. And you can see it's also in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means sell the rallies. Market sold off on Friday and finished off in a free fall state. So I'm expecting the market to continue with this downside march to start off the week. Next up is silver by way of SLV. Now, this one gave us a positive bot check on Friday, which means that an explosive upward move is coming. Now, you're in a bull market with the bullish trend momentum reading in SLV, which means this market is about to go a lot higher. Bottom of the Kumo cloud around $21 a share is what we are anticipating for the initial move. Next up is the NASDAQ 100 by way of the ticker QQQ. We're in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means the market is locked and loaded to the downside. And we are in sell the rally mode. And we have a crash alert to start the week off for Sunday night into Monday morning in the NASDAQ 100. Next up, we have crude oil futures by way of ticker OIH. You're in a bull market with a bearish trend momentum reading, and you got a crash alert for for tomorrow, for Monday, and you're in a free fall status. The next support is all the way down here at the $270 level, and then beyond that, we're gunning for the 52-week low. All right, which puts it in dangerous jeopardy of dropping below $200. All right, so just FYI on your oil. Next up is Litecoin by way of ticker LTCN. This is the ETF for Litecoin. Bear market, bearish trend momentum reading. And as you can see, the market has been selling off ever since we got the initial crash alert back here on the week of March the 2nd. The market's just been straight on down. And we expect more downside to start the week off. Next up is the Russell My Hustle. The ticker is IWM. You're in a bull market with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means you're still in sell the rally mode, and the market is now in official free fall status, hitting a new weekly low. We expect this market to continue its downward slide to start the week off. Next up is gold by way of ticker GLD. So you're in a bull market, but you got a bearish trend momentum reading, and you had a rally on Friday. But as long as this red line is here, you're still in sell the rally mode. And you did get 2 back-to-back negative bot checks. So I think a hot drop is coming. I really believe that it's time to prepare yourself for that. These 2 negative bot checks back-to-back cannot mean anything good. It means that the market is gearing up to retest the 52-week lows way back here. Next up is the gold miners, the GDXJ. So you cross now from a bull market back to a bear market, but you got a bullish trend momentum reading, and you got back-to-back rally alerts. So the bottom of the Kumo cloud around the $37 range is going to be the upside initial target if this market can get a bear market rally underway. Next up is the Bitcoin by way of ticker GBTC, looking at the Bitcoin ETF. So we came into Thursday with a crash alert, all right? We got downside production on Friday, and the market is now inside the Kumo cloud. The next downside target is the bottom of the Kumo cloud between $10 and $10.50. And you're in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means that the bear market has reclaimed this particular security. Now, I know Bitcoin is in rally mode right now, but I think because this ETF is going to gap up on the open on Monday, that when it back and fills, that's when it'll come down and decide if it's going to drop below the Kumo cloud or not. I think it will, because we still got somewhat of a gap right here. And this is, let's see, 869. Yeah. So we got a gap that has not been reconciled from January the 9th of this year. And I think the market's ready to come down here and fill this gap now. So powerful downside potential ahead for Bitcoin. All right, looking at Ethereum, the ticker is ETHE. This is the Ethereum ETF. You're still sideways, and you're in a bear market. So all rallies are continuously being sold here in this market. It still has a negative bias to it regardless. All right. So just FYI for you on that. All right, next up, we got the Dow Jones Industrial Average by way of ticker DIA. We're in a bull market status with a bearish trend momentum reading in a free fall status, free fall state. So I'm expecting more downside to come. I think the 52-week low is now in play, which is all the way down here. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the stock indices to come down. And not to mention, you had this negative bot check a few days back, which warned you of an impending downside move, and that's exactly what you got. Next up is silver futures. And you can see here we had this crash alert Market came down and then gave us a rally alert saying that's all the downside you're going to get. Then we got this nice massive upside push, upside production from the rally alert on Friday. And now the bulls have reclaimed silver. All right, SLV has been reclaimed by the bull market. So we got a bull market with a bullish trend momentum reading, which means upside, which means that the next upside target's going to be around the $23 mark for SLV. I'm sorry, this is silver futures. I keep saying SLV. This is the silver futures. So looks like we got a short-term bottom in here on the futures, and the market is ready to rip higher. All right, gold futures. And you can see here we have a bull market with a bearish trend momentum reading, had a rally on Friday. 1900 is the initial upside target. That's also the psychological resistance zone. If the market can get above that, then you open up the door for the red line to turn green again and for the bulls to reclaim the market. We got a not so fast moment. We got these back-to-back negative bot checks. This initial down leg is not sufficient for back-to-back bot checks. We need it way down, to come way down. So this market is in jeopardy of dropping further and taking or testing out the 52-week lows. Just thought I would throw that out there for you. All right, because you're still in a bull market status, it means that at any moment the bulls can come back and reclaim the market. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Just FYI, trade what you see, not what you think. Looking at crude oil futures. So you're at the $76 a barrel level, and you're in a bear market with a bullish trend momentum reading, and you have not really been able to get a good, decent bear market rally had. So you had the initial push, then you came all the way back down again. So now you got a double bottom-ish type of a thing going on. So is this a support for a really massive upward push? Well, you do have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So, but the OIH ETF was giving you more of a bearish vibe, right? So is the futures going to lead the ETF, or is the ETF going to lead the futures? We shall see. But I cannot ignore the rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading in crude oil futures. Ethereum futures. Now, we talked about Bitcoin having that rally. Ethereum is rallying right now as we speak as well. So being that this is the futures, when it opens, there's a very big chance of a gap up. And then the market will have to back and fill. And I believe it's the back and fill part that can be dangerous, because this is a bearish pointer and the markets like to test and take those out. So I believe that some more downside is coming in Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, folks, that's all we got time for. Remember, the system works if you work the system. So make money, not excuses. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Be patient. Let the trades develop. Remember, we are swing traders with a trend following mindset, which means we stay in trades for days or weeks or even months. We stay in it until the trend turns and goes the other way. All right, we're always in the market, long or short, riding the trends. All right, so remember that. And with that being said, smash that like button, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, and the dashboard has been updated. If you go to PulseWaveTrading.com, log into your dashboard, the reports are out in time for you to read them over before the markets open in a few hours. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm out. Peace.